Hello and welcome to Bus211 International Logistics. My name is Aled, and I'm glad you could make it. I certainly hope you enjoy your experience with us. So what is international logistics? Well, a useful way to think about it is by imagining an international holiday. Before you go, there are so many things to arrange. You need to pack correctly, organize papers, sort insurance, and so on. The same issues apply in logistics, except that here, you are managing the transportation of goods, of cargoes. You need to think about packaging, labeling, payment and documentation. You need to think about a mode of transport. These tasks may sound quite simple, but managing these can involve a lot of careful planning. Even small errors can result in loss, damage or legal difficulties. So be prepared. In this unit we will take a methodical, step-by-step approach. We will help you understand what you need to do to import and export items. And we will help you develop some valuable business skills. So how is this unit structured? What do you need to do? Well, the unit is made up of 12 workshops. The workshops begin by a review of international trade. We then look at international supply chains. In the third workshop, we look at infrastructure. And then we explore contracts. In the fifth workshop, we explore terms of trade, often called Incoterms. And after that, we move on to look at terms of payment.
In the second half of the unit, we first look at currency and then documentation. After this, we explore insurance and then look in more detail at modes of transport. In the 10th workshop, we consider how logistics influences packaging. And in the 11th, we look at issues surrounding customs clearance. In our final workshop, we review the unit and aim to pull together all that you have learned. You may notice that each workshop has been broken down into 3 sections. We begin with a pre-workshop activity. Here, you are invited to explore a topic connected with the main workshop theme. Then, we move on to the main workshop. This part of the unit is built around your textbook and has a factual, practical focus. In this section, you will learn part of what you need to do to secure the reliable delivery of your cargo. And finally, we have a post-workshop activity that looks at an aspect of the topic covered in the main workshop.
We would encourage you to secure a copy of the main unit textbook.
We understand that textbooks can be pretty expensive. But, we will be using the book a lot.
Think about this as an investment in your learning. Our task is not to sell textbooks but rather to help you master this subject.
In today's workshop, we are going to explore international trade. This will be a little broad but we need to first get some context. We will look at international trade milestones, the drivers of international trade and some of the more prominent international trade theories. However, even though we are trying to explain patterns of trade here, be aware that we are dealing with a complex issue. No single theory can fully explain the changing nature of international relations. What was true last year may be wildly inaccurate this year.
To support your learning here, we have some additional materials for you to review. We begin with a couple of short videos on international trade to set the scene. We then look at the European Union and finish with some short YouTube videos exploring trade deals and trade wars. Again, our objective here is to provide some context and to help you learn more about the changing nature of international trade. And next week, we look at how this links to logistics. Right, I'm off down the pub. We'll leave it there for now. Oh, but before I go, let me introduce you to Amy.
How'd you do? Oh, and remember everyone, send us an email if you have any questions. I think that went well. Cheers.
Whose round is it?